Today we're going over Future State Dark Detective number 3. But we're only going to focus on the backup story called No Future, No Past Part 2. Written by Matthew Rosenberg, with art by Carmine de Giandomenico. Grifter had been looking for Huntress to help Luke Fox get out of Gotham. But in classic Grifter fashion, he seems to have pissed her off during a previous encounter. But it's obvious Huntress has not forgotten Grifter's previous offenses. Luke gets them to stop fighting by letting Huntress know he intends to pay for her help, so Huntress agrees to help them. Just then, Gotham PD surrounds the building. Huntress was prepared for them and left a little surprise. But the GCPD is not going to back down so easily. But a well-placed shot by Grifter ensures their escape. Later, after they've gotten a safe distance away, Grifter realizes something's not right. It's Vale and her gang who caught up with Grifter after chasing him in the last issue. But after some negotiating, Vale agrees to help them reach their goal. Later at the docks, Huntress shows Luke a submarine that was actually built by his father, which will now be used to get him out of Gotham. But then Luke shows his hand and they realize this whole thing was just a ploy to capture Huntress. Grifter does not appreciate being used by Luke, but Luke claims he's going to do the honorable thing and let Grifter go using the submarine. And Grifter comes really close to deciding to leave. But in the end, he can't bring himself to abandon Huntress. And just as the authorities move in to capture Huntress, Grifter leaps in to try and save her. He takes on one of their heavy hitters, even setting the guy on fire at one point. But in the end, he buys Huntress enough time to escape in the sub, and then he himself gets captured. And as Grifter sits there being scolded by Luke for ruining his plans, all Grifter can do is smile. And there you have the backup story in Dark Detective number 3. Overall, this 2-part story was a fun ride. It was like watching a really over-the-top action movie, but it was a lot of fun. One little Easter egg I forgot to mention from the first issue was this shot of Grifter's gun. It reminded me of the design for the gun that Grifter carried in the old Wildcats cartoon. So I don't know if the artist was a fan, but I thought it was a really nice nod. Overall, if you're a Grifter fan, I think these issues are definitely worth picking up. Again, the stories were like 22 pages long each, so it's like getting its own comic. So I really do think you get your money's worth with these 2 issues. So if you like this video, be sure and hit like, and please subscribe, because I'll continue to cover some of the old Wildstorm titles, as well as the appearances of the characters in some of the new DC projects. So until then, we'll see you next time.